Hello folks, this is Big Bear, bbe-tech, Pest Management and Bee Conservation. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about when we can rescue bees or save bees alive and when we can't. A lot of people have asked me, sometimes I have to put bees down, kill them. And they want to know why if we're trying to keep them alive. We have to start with asking certain questions. For example, first of all, have the bees been sprayed or poisoned? So many times people call, I got bees, and then you get there and you find out they sprayed them with some kind of Raid product, or they blew dust in like 7 dust that they picked up from somewhere. And essentially, if the bees didn't die right away, and typically they don't, it's a long drawn out slow death because the bees track that back into the wax of the comb. The wax absorbs that poison, and now they're basically dying slowly. I couldn't pay a beekeeper to take those bees once I pulled them out. And likely it agitates them even more and makes the cutout more dangerous, potentially. Creates a public safety hazard. So those are situations right there. As soon as I find out they've been sprayed or poisoned, we can't do it. Beyond that, we have to look at, can we get into the bees? Are they able to be gotten to? Are they in a brick or cement pillar in a void in there? Will the owner let us open up the side of their fancy, expensive column or wall or something like that? If they won't let me get in, I can't get them. And again, we're back to an extermination or putting them down rather than taking them out alive. Are the bees just hot or mean, aggressive? Bees aren't aggressive, but they're very highly defensive, and there's stages of defensiveness. Some are what they call hot bees, and they're extremely defensive. It doesn't take much to set them off. If they're going to create a public safety hazard by taking them out, and they're going to start stinging everybody around, and they will. Those are bees that might, end up having to be put down or exterminated because I can't allow a public safety hazard to go on. There's things to do with that. So those are some of the areas that we can't always save the bees every time, but if we're going to have to put them down, it gives me the opportunity to do it correctly and without spraying chemicals all over the place on everything and making things worse by having this big chemical dump all over the place being put down or applied incorrectly, too much, not enough, making the situation worse. Here we have an opportunity to do it the way it's supposed to be done, and there's times that we don't even have to use chemicals, where somebody else might come in and automatically just reach for the chemical spray gun. There's times we don't have to use the chemicals, and if we don't have to, what's the point? So as much as every single time we want to try to get those bees out alive and get them either in our own bee yard or to another beekeeper so they can take care of those bees and manage them correctly, it doesn't always work out that way. So if we can't responsibly rescue them and keep them alive, then we can try to at least responsibly eliminate them and keep them, keep the area safe and the customer, comfortable. People are afraid of bees regardless of what the actual threat may be, but that's why they hire us, because they don't want to share their homes with whatever the pest may be. In this particular case, we're talking about bees. So there's a little bit about how bbe-tech approaches when to rescue bees and when we have to or not able to rescue bees and have to put them down. It's sad, but it happens, and we can't save them all, but we try to do the best we can with the ones that we're given as a case-by-case basis. So y'all have fun, and we'll be sending you another video here talking about stuff we do at bbe-tech, Pest Management and Bee Conservation. See y'all next time.